because there's a report that indicates, I'll just show you where the confusion comes from.
Judge, I'm not aware of a testifier that took place involving another gun. It was a testifier that was done by another agency, but I'm not aware that this...
I'm hearing it's a different gun. Let's clear that up.
May I show you what the issue comes from?
Well, no, you can tell me about it.
212632 when it says 6 bullets, and then it shows up here, outer packaging marking from Smith & Wesson model 10 F serial number 212632, and our serial number is 682.
And I believe there was an error in that the 632 and the 682 were mistaken for one another, but I don't believe a testifier was done with another gun.
All right, let me just ask, did Detective Camper do a test fire in comparison?
With respect to, yes, he did do test fires from the revolver, the 38 eventually. We haven't gotten to that.
And a comparison.
Correct.
Then why are we bothering with a state police test fire?
Well, I was introducing it because it appears that their chain of custody is being challenged, so we wanted to make sure that everything was accounted for. And Detective Camper did receive...
Yep. All right.
Challenge, Your Honor, for these 6 cartridges because of this report that I have, not for the one that Detective Camper may testify himself.
All right. Do you plan to call the state police? And who was that?
Trooper Murphy.
When do you plan to call him?
Friday.
All right. Then, Ms. Kenny Baden, understanding we will be hearing from him, why wouldn't I receive this Debaney as we have from the other evidence?
With that representation, that would be fine.
Okay, that's great. All right, here's what I plan to do. We'll resume at 2 o'clock. Likely I will go with the jury until about 3 or 3:15. We'll then excuse the jury, and I will take up a voir dire on the witness out of California, I guess it is.
Your Honor, one possible issue with that, we do have a witness who traveled all the way from Connecticut who we'd like to get on today. So
You want me to do a voir dire today?
perhaps we can do the voir dire a different day.
That's fine. I thought you had travel problems with that witness due to fly to the West Coast.
We just flew in, but he'll be here for a couple days at least.
All right. I'm going to go look at the weather for tomorrow. If the jury is not seated tomorrow, it may be we could do the voir dire first thing in the morning and at least get that done. So think a little bit about that, see if that works for you folks. Yes, Mr. Leontier.
Your Honor, you just said about bringing the tattoo artist. We've also asked that Mr. Sullivan, we were allowed to voir dire Mr. Sullivan with respect to this matter as well.
Who's Mr. Sullivan?
Detective Sullivan. Not me.
Detective Sullivan?
Sergeant
Yes,
Detective Sullivan.
Sergeant. He is the one who was doing the interviews, the 2 interviews in California with this witness. I think we have a right to question it with respect to the circumstances.
Well, you can tell me why that would be after lunch. I'm not sure that I understand how the detective has any role in what the witness is likely to testify to, but we'll deal with that a little bit later. All right, we'll be in recess.